How is everyone? It's good to be here. Hey, I reckon if you're a creep, you should be a photographer. Do you know what I mean? They get away with a lot. Like, if a guy came up to me on the street and said, "Can I see your tits?" I'd be like, "No." But if a guy came up and said, "Hey, I'm a photographer, I've got a studio up the road," I'd be like, "Pick a tit." You know, maybe I'm a model. I know I couldn't be in Vogue, but I reckon I could be in a That's Life. Coming up from underneath a Sudoku, like, hey. I'm kind of a negative person. I've got a lot of negative friends too, and it sucks because you get caught in a negative spiral, you know what I mean? Like, I've been trying to sort of cut these negative people out of my life a bit. Like, I was on the phone to someone like this the other day, and she just kept going on and on and on about her marriage and her divorce. She was like, "Oh, I only got married because I got pregnant." And I was like, "All right, Mum, I am busy, so..." I could wrap it up. That'd be good. I was on a date with my boyfriend the other day, and this very beautiful girl walked up to us and they started chatting. They'd known each other from years ago. Ugh. And she was really focusing in on him and not looking at me much, and it became quite clear over the course of a few minutes that she was asking him out on a date. Right, and I don't know if you guys have ever felt like you're getting cropped out of a photo in real life. But that's how it felt. I've got such low self-esteem, though. I just started suggesting places they could go. Here's a 50, I don't want to see any change. I've got such low self-esteem, so I don't quite understand polyamory. I'm not making fun of it, I just don't understand it. I'm so jealous and I've got, low self-esteem. It's also a lot of admin. I was talking to a guy who's polyamorous, and he was like, "Yeah, I've got 5 girlfriends, it's pretty sick, so good, love it, right? I've got 5 girlfriends. It's like, that's a lot of girlfriends. You gotta remember all the emojis to use with each different one. You gotta meet all their parents. That's so many parents, that's like 10 parents. If they're separated, you're looking at up to 20 parents. It's just a lot of... I couldn't stop doing the maths, I was obsessed with it. I was like Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. I was doing all these calculations, and Robin Williams is sort of peeking behind a doorway, being like, "Ugh," and then you get a shot of the blackboard, it's just 1 dick and 5 pussies. He's like, "You're a genius, kid." But I was obsessed with it, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I saw the guy later and I said, "Oh, I can't stop thinking about all your girlfriends," and he said, "Oh, it doesn't matter, they actually all broke up with me." 5 breakups, that's so many. No one talks about that with polyamory, do they? About the time they got broken up with. I would be dead, my God. He was just so confident. He's just like, "Yeah, I don't know, I know the right 5 are out there for me somewhere, so..." Imagine having that much confidence. I've got a tramp stamp that says, "Don't leave." I read apparently in ancient times it was really important for men to make women orgasm because they thought it increased their chances of fertility. Right, and then when science proved that wasn't true, they're like, "Cool." Boring. Right, so all these women started going crazy, like they were at home not having orgasms, and they started screaming and crying, and they called it hysteria, and the husbands didn't know what to do, so they would take the wives to the doctor and he would do it. Right, which, by the way, that means in the olden days women weren't working, they're at home screaming and getting jerked off by a doctor. That's like my dream day. But so historically, like, orgasms and like fertility have always been linked, and I always feel like it's kind of unfair because in sex, and this isn't for everyone, and it's not for me all the time, but sometimes I won't come, and I've just accepted that. I'm like, yeah, sometimes I won't come, but I always run the risk of getting pregnant. And I just feel like if we want equality with those, I think that if in the future we have the technology for men to get pregnant, it should be first to come gets pregnant. There'd be a lot of pregnant men. A lot of pregnant teenage boys just like, "No. My nipples are leaking and my friends are laughing at me." I just love it because that'd be the new couple fight too. If you didn't want to get pregnant, you'd be trying to trick the other one into coming. You'd be sort of scaring them behind doorways like, "Ah!" Aggressively 69ing like, "You first, you first, you first." I love it. And then I was like, where would it be? It wouldn't be in the belly, it'd probably be in the balls because they're already shriveled, they're ready to expand. I just love imagining a guy on the couch just with these big pregnant balls, like, "Oh." If he had slightly larger than average balls too, someone would be like, "Oh, were you expecting?" He's like, "No, it's rude to ask that." Don't. Anyway, guys, you've been great. Thanks very much.